Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mad Trippin'. It is October finally, and we get to go out and search for the elusive Halloween decor. We're going to start night one tonight here on Thursday, October 5th. It is 7:30 p.m. and 90 degrees. Are you ready? Woo-hoo! Let's start tripping. So since I'm getting home from work tonight a little bit later than expected, I'm just gonna go around my local neighborhood here and walk around, see if any houses have already set up. It is still a little bit early, it's October 5th. Not early for me, but too early for some people. But I'm gonna go around and see what houses in my neighborhood already have their Halloween decorations up. Let's go take a look. Okay, I'm gonna switch off of 4K mode and just go to HD mode because you pick up better lighting in the HD mode. Look at that plane up there coming in, you can even see that. But it picks up better lighting on the HD mode here. But we're walking down the street and there are no Halloween decorations up yet. That is yet. There are a couple people down the street that do put up Halloween decorations. I'm sure they'll come up a little bit later. Like I said, it's kind of early still. I actually had to do it early because I knew my first week of October was going to be swamped. So I started like the 20th, I think, September 20th. Started putting them up slowly but surely inside, a little bit here, a little bit there. And took about a week to do, and that was actually kind of nice. Made it nice and relaxing. I didn't have to rush anything. But we'll turn the corner down here and see what's going on. All right, somebody in the neighborhood does have some decorations up. Look at that. Love the coloring right there. Oh, look at those orange lights. Look like a river coming through. Pretty cool. Oh, I love a good entryway. Look at that. If you've watched any of my Christmas videos, you know I love a good entryway. That is beautiful. Well lit, welcoming. Got that skeleton right there on the front of the gate. How cool is that? Skulls right on the front pillow here with some chains hanging off it. And on this side you have a river of purple with some gravestones. Oh, I love it. Ghost hanging in the tree. Way to get in the spirit. They decorated the soror here. That's pretty cool. And look at this. They got a body in the front yard. Oh, that is too cool looking. How cool. And they got the nice little gravestone there. Enter if you dare. Oh, and then the cat skeleton's right next to the guy on the gate there. Yeah, the HD is just picking up the light better. I might have to film at night in HD and not 4K. You can see clearly that witch sign right there on the back. It's beautiful. Right over their built-in waterfall. That's cool looking. We've got some projectors on the wall there, some skeletons. Got this skeleton on the gate with the cat. Very cool. Yeah, I think when it's dark like this with no extra lighting from street lights or anything like that, I'm gonna have to do it in HD. Unless I upgrade to the new iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is probably gonna end up happening here. I've done all these videos on the iPhone so far. I'm sure you can tell for a lot of them, but it's been working out great so far. You do definitely have to upgrade if you start picking up more subscribers and get a little more serious about it. But for right now, look at that beautiful picture that this thing gives in HD. I love it. Let's move on to the next house. All right, that house just has some floodlights, which are pretty cool actually. But it is dark up the rest of that road, so we're gonna go down the road I do know. Out of the dark, into the light. And find a house that I do believe has some Halloween decorations up already. Let's keep going. I got some orange lights in the window, it counts. Party lights, they do not count. All right, this house never disappoints in the past couple of years. Look at this beautiful inflatable out in front here. The skeleton with the crow. I like that crow. And look at this, I love how they utilize this space here, putting the skeleton in the tree. So cool. All right. Oh, look at the graveyard out here. Perfect. Skeletons coming out of the ground. Looking good, Mr. Cotta. Oh, spiders hanging from the tree. I didn't even see those till I walked by. Nice entry with an inflatable pumpkin. Look at the projections on the garage there. The projection of the Skeleton King right there on the wall. Beautifully done. Nice webbed gate there as you come to the entry door. They have just 3 inflatables, which is perfect for the yard size. You don't want to overdo it sometimes. At this beautiful grave out in front with it brightly lit with a light in the tree there lighting on top of the graves. I love it. Help them glow. Got the inflatable skeleton here with the scarecrow and the skeleton in the tree. All in all, good yard. All right, that'll do it for the 2 houses that are lit up in my neighborhood. It is only October 5th, so it is early. So there are 3 of us in, in this wide swath of my neighborhood here that has decorated. Tomorrow I'm gonna go check out the next neighborhood and so on until we get to maybe right before Halloween. Maybe, I don't know, we'll try. But now we're gonna go check out my front yard decorations, and then I'll take you inside and have you take a look at the indoor decor for 2023. Wow. I love these purple LED lights and the green ones and the orange ones. I don't have the green ones up yet, and actually these orange ones right here are incandescent light bulbs, but I'm switching over. So this year, this is the first time that the tree gets these LEDs, and they just remind me something out of it, like a Scooby-Doo cartoon. I think I said that last year, especially the green ones, that groovy green. Gonna have to come up with a neat Scooby-Doo name for these purple LEDs here, but there we go. There's the tree, made to look like something out of Sleepy Hollow. I like this bulb that's in here, this LED bulb. It gives off a beautiful blue glow. Some more pumpkins as you go down the pillars there. Usually in this area here, I'll have a bunch of skeleton bones. I went light this year. Since it is on a school night, I didn't have to go all out. I went about maybe 95% out. This was donated by my brother. I love it. The skeletons on the bike right here. We have a couple donated items throughout the house. Love these plug-in jack-o'-lanterns. Like I said, I don't want to have to change a bunch of batteries, and I have, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them outside. Here's one of my oldest skeletons. This here's my favorite jack-o'-lantern with the ghost. He's going to be Mr. Spooky. All right, we bought this guy at Home Depot this year. He's not battery operated or anything. He just looks spooky coming out of the graveyard right there. I love it. And of course, the cheap dollar store Beware Go Back sign with a skull. I love this lamppost. I bought it at Safeway some years back. It's one of my favorite items here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Light changes color there up in the lantern. And then right down below him was a zombie that moved, but I couldn't get him to work. He worked in the beginning and then stopped. But he still looks cool coming out of the graveyard, so he'll stay there. I only have 2 inflatables. One of them is this beautiful minion here. And here's my graveyard. I've had the graveyard in many different areas of my lawn throughout the years here, using the purple LED lighting that I like. Got a couple skeletons walking through the graveyard, and this is my second inflatable Slimer. Here are my 2 new additions, not new skeletons. I've had the skeletons for a while, just kind of a new area where I put them. My pirate and my explorer. They were trying to make it off the island to the ship, but they didn't make it. I haven't really finished this area up yet, but this is the city morgue body drop-off area. We got our one guy down right there, then a body bag right there. Still have my dinosaur skeletons, the Triceratops right there, and then the dinosaur that comes out of the egg. Made this one myself. He doesn't get covered up with cobwebs until about a week before Halloween in case it gets windy. Another item donated by one of my brothers here is this beautiful mummy. Actually, the same brother who donated the pumpkin or the skeletons over there. Look at that! Look at that! Happy Halloween! Again, we have electric powered stuff right here. I love it. The skulls stacked up there. And then we have these old copper pumpkins that we've had for a while. So I'll put some candles in there on Halloween night. We have the skeleton dog, the cat, the rat, the mouse, the kitty cat, the bird, and the bat. Had these guys quite a while too, hanging up on my pillars here. One on the other side. I've had this strobe quite a while. This light is still bright. About 2 at the same time. One was ghost. That light bulb has diminished. Can't even see it barely, but this one has stayed nice and bright. I got this candy bowl from, I believe, Home Depot. Could have been Lowe's, but I believe it was Home Depot. I just couldn't resist. This was a couple years back now. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? I don't know what it is. It makes me just absolutely love this right here. There's that second mask. Come on over here. There's a skull. We'll have to show you that one later. It's a skull that talks. Gives out little advice. And there's the dinosaur from the egg. And then I still have a box of hands and feet to put up. I don't know where I'm going to put these yet. I would like to hang this up somewhere. That's definitely something you got to hang up, right? That is too cool. All right, that'll do it for my outside decor. Come on inside and let's take a look at my indoor decor.
on the beach. A sandwich.
All right, moving out into the living room here, we have the Sleepy Hollow DVD display along with the adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Isn't that cool? Look at old Ichabod Crane right there. Johnny Depp is Ichabod Crane. This is from Sleepy Hollow. And the Headless Horseman. Now he also comes with another head, I think. A pumpkin head, I believe. This was donated by my nephew's wife to the displays here, so that's pretty cool. That was nice of her. Moving down the shelf, we have the Stephen King DVD display. I got the small Pennywise there. I haven't seen a big one since, like these other ones I'm going to show you here, a bigger figurine, but that one's perfect for this little display here. Over here is my horror movie display. I have more horror movie DVDs. These are just the ones that would fit on the shelf here. So definitely like to see the classics, the Wolfman Complete Legacy. Those glow in the dark, those covers right there, those are very cool. I have them on a couple shorts. Maybe I can show them at the end of this video here if I remember. There's Ash from Ash vs. Evil Dead, the TV series. Need to get a figurine of him from the original Evil Dead. There is Ghostface watching over his Scream DVDs. And there's Jason in his hockey mask with his butcher knife. And Freddy. And of all my DVDs, I could not find, I'm going to relook again this year just to make sure, a Trick or Treat DVD. I thought for sure I had that on DVD. And strangely enough, I don't have a lot of vampire decorations, but this is my vampire DVD display here. I got this Rotten Pumpkin from the Rotten Pumpkin Patch at the Home Depot. I believe that was last year, maybe the year before. I absolutely love the Rotten Pumpkin patches that they have at Home Depot. That is battery operated. This is a candle, like ceramic type dish. My sister donated that to the cause years and years ago. I absolutely adore that one right there. And then this one is the talking pumpkin head that we got from Home Depot this year. Let's take a look.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
My Star Wars bookshelf just has a couple little decorations in it with these little bears right here. But I've had these bears for quite a long time. Moving on down to my Stephen King book collection. I always thought this was a pretty nifty little simple, brilliant Halloween decoration there, putting that cleaver right in between the Stephen King horror books. Then on some other shelves, I have some basic, just kind of, you know, fall decoration. Top of the fireplace is decorated in beautiful fall decor. Got some tales of Edgar Allan Poe there. Look at that Dr. Evil just sitting in the middle of the decorations. I love little things like that kind of catch your eye in the middle of my decorations. Going along the top of the fireplace here, you can see the pumpkins and the gourds and another Grimm's fairy tale book, perfect for the Halloween season. And I'm actually a type person who encourages it. If you're sitting over at my house and enjoying a nice night with the lights and stuff like that, pick the book up, you know, put it back when you're done, but pick the book up and read a couple stories. I'm all for that. Got a little chess table over here, a little Halloween display with Oogie Boogie. I love this tin sign that I got from Walmart a couple years ago. Chessboard, my nephew just bought this gift for my mom this year. I meant to put some batteries in it so we can light it up, so I'll have to do that a little bit later, but look at that skull globe. But once you press that button and turn it on underneath the bottom there, look at this. Oh, that is absolutely a beautiful glow to that with that skull on there. Just a nice little flower, you know, little electric candles on timers. I love these candles, by the way. They come in a pack of 6 or 7 at Sam's Club. I think it's 7 candles per pack. And they have a 6-hour timer remote on them. So every 6 hours they come on at 6:30 and go off at 12:30. It's very cool. I love it. I've had this animatronic witch for years. She still moves, but the pumpkin doesn't light up. I don't know if her eyes light up, and I don't think she still plays her music. It's very kind of scratchy, but the gears sound all rusted on the inside. So I just have her on display here with some other little witches. I love my movies, so I make sure I have a nice display for Christmas and Halloween, the DVDs. If people come over to visit, we don't have to stream them. We can just pop a DVD in and watch something that's close to the season here. That would be like the family section. We already saw the horror films up on top. Then over here on this side, you'd have the kid collection. All the Halloween cartoons with a superb, I might add, Scooby-Doo collection. And let me show you what Oogie Boogie does here. This was beautiful. This was donated by Midnight years ago. The Walking Dead zombie nightlight. Perfect for every kid's room. My mom's a Peanuts fan, so we definitely have to have a Woodstock, and I think we have another little Snoopy over there in the corner. Then I put a little TV in the fireplace. Didn't get that cold last year, so really didn't need a fire in the fireplace, so I just stuck the TV in there this year with the DVD player, playing the Yule log. Then if we open the gate up here, I've had this guy for quite a while, a little ceramic mask sitting on top of a hand. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a new item this year, this cookie jar. It is a skull cookie jar. This one's been around for a while. We have another pumpkin cookie jar. It's not see-through or transparent like that one is. And I absolutely love this. Another item donated by Midnight over the years. I've had a lot of people fall for this. Some people try to clean it up. It's absolutely great to have out every Halloween. Somebody falls for it. I love it. Got some little salt and pepper shakers here, donated by my sister Liz many years ago. Speaking of salt and pepper shakers, this was also donated by my sister Liz, a little salt and pepper witch's boot. I love it. And then my brother Rob donated these, what, 2 years ago now? Dracula and his wife, salt and pepper shakers. Pretty cool. Of course, you got to have the Halloween kitchen towels up. That's a must, right? Now this is the top of the cabinets where I do my, not only my Halloween displays, but my Christmas displays up here. This is the pumpkin patch. Love that sign right there. It's wooden. Wish it would have been tin, but it's not. Nice wooden sign though. Plenty of pumpkins. There's another one of those witches. I gotta turn that witch on. What it does has a little motion sensor on it, and when you cross the light, it'll just light up and start laughing. A little bit of scary music or something. And after the pumpkin patch, we head into the Monster High dolls. That was one of my niece's favorite toys growing up. So might as well add them to the decorations for Halloween. Come along over on this side, and this is the spirit area. I got a couple more ghosts I gotta find and put up in here. And it ends right there with Walter White in the spirit world. I believe every year, I believe this is Walmart, they come out with a new witch. I only wanted the 3 to represent the Sanderson sisters type deal. Always 3 witches around a pot of boiling pot of stew there, creating their spells. And that was my original one with the candy corn. Then a couple years later, I got these 2 gals right here to go with her. And if you're gonna have witches, you gotta have a couple witches services signs in your house. This is one of those tin signs, absolutely love it. Spells, potions, hex removal. That's what the 3 lady witches are doing up there. This is their area right here. And then this cute little wooden sign, come in for a spell. Just a little bit of decor everywhere. I have right here some more salt and pepper shakers here, Frankenstein and the Mummy, and then that zombie cup holding my mixtures. I'm missing one. I believe I had a purple one of these, so I haven't found that one yet. Don't know where it could have gone to. Probably have to look in the kitchen drawers here. All right, moving into the family room area. On top of one of the bookshelves here, we have some only a couple years old Hot Wheels racers there, meant Halloween editions, meant for the season. These 2 little pullback racers right here, actually you push them down and they pop up and fly. Over on this shelf are some wind-up toys. We'll definitely be doing some shorts on those and letting those run amok here in the house. Look, Jack and Sally, I love these 2. Isn't that cool? This one was donated from my brother Rob. It's the girl that rips the teddy bear's head off from Home Depot. Absolutely love it. This was my favorite last year right here. Look at this bartender. Isn't he cool looking? We'll get him up and running and show you what he does. I couldn't get the eyes to work. Something about the back connector here, like to the head, was 3-pronged, and then the one that you connected to down here was, one was 3-pronged, one was 2-pronged or something. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that, see if I can fix that. Is this shocker. I love this thing. This is actually my second one, because the first one I left in the shed and it was in the direct sunlight and it just got all warped and wouldn't work, but here you go. All right, moving on to the last part of the decors here. Of course, we have some pillows on the couch. I like it. And then once Halloween's over, these pillows can stay out through Thanksgiving, along with some flowers like that. But Zero, the animated dog here, he likes to roll around. And then this used to be an LED, what do they call it, fiber optic pumpkin. They will have to go back into the box. Over here we have the dancing mummy. Walk like an Egyptian. And over here on this table, just some red apples with the red devil minion there. And over here's our old-fashioned radio. It plays cassette tapes. We play The Shadow and I Love a Mystery. Is that right? That is what it is. And then another little push-button item for the kids to come over and try out. And our last animatronic. I love this guy. Let's give him one little push.
I will never surrender. Fight on.
That is my first animatronic right there. How cool. Love that zombie sign right there. This is the girl with the two-face. I have to fix the little wire along the side here or it keeps blocking her face from turning, so I don't want to turn around right now and have it get caught and break or something. I'm going to show you this last tin sign here. I love these tin signs. That's a good one right there, but now we're going to go to my favorite of all time, Scooby-Doo himself. Now if you keep on watching the shorts, I have a little game I like to call Halloween Hunt. And in the display, you're going to have to find out which character does not belong with, like, say, Scooby-Doo, Ghostbusters, stuff like that. Those will be coming up shortly here. Lava lamp is perfect for the Scooby-Doo era here. But right now, it's all just Scooby-Doo characters. I don't have the hidden figure in there yet. And, of course, a couple of books. Got to have a couple of Halloween books out for the kids to read. Ooh, and I almost forgot about this guy. I don't want to press this button right now. He gets really, really loud. And it's like almost 2 in the morning here, so. But my brother's wife got that for me some years ago. That's donated from her. That is a cool thing right here. You press this. This is the one where the eye opens up, looks around, and gets kind of loud. There is a volume on the back, but we'll show the animatronics on another night. Candy right by the door on the way out if you want to grab a piece of butterscotch there. And of course, I'll show you this little candy dish. We've had this guy quite a while. Got some flowers. Got to have the color of the fall here, but we have this lady here that we've had for quite a while as our little chocolate candy dish. We're going to give you a little shot what she does here.
Want some candy? I used to be ugly, but look at me now. Don't hate me 'cause I'm beautiful.
2 more animatronics donated by my brother were these banjo playing guys right here. Again, another day we're going to show you all the animatronics. So 1, 2, 3, 4 animatronics, unless you include the girl with the face that moves, that'd be 5. This guy's getting pretty old himself. He's been around for a while, a couple years now. Got a pull string talking Freddy Krueger doll, had that for quite a while now. This was a gift from my niece to my mom a couple years ago. A little light up globe with the skull coming out of the grave. Isn't that cool looking? Right here's my little Halloween village. I only have 3 houses, but I like it. You can see E.T. there in the background. That's my little hidden Easter egg. But everybody in the small little town here is getting ready to go out trick-or-treating. My favorite Jack and Sally tin sign. Here's one of my new skeletons this year. I have him sitting in the desk of the mad scientist. This I kept from last year. If you remember, if you watched last year, we went around every night looking at Halloween decor. And I'm going to say the name wrong. If I think about it for a while, I'll get it. But he gave us one of these when we went to his house and asked him if we can film it. And he brought one of these out. How cool is that? He made this himself. How cool is that? If you'll remember, his partner passed away just a couple months before Halloween last year, and they always decorate the house together. Kind of a sad story, but what he was doing for the community and everything and for his partner was just absolutely fantastic, and his house looked great last year. First jar up is Crow Venom to blacken your eye. This one needs a battery. It goes in the lid up here, but it lights up, has little orange LED lights in there. Rare spider legs. Just a skull. That's all you need to know. Don't touch. Don't touch. That's a very cool poison jar. Look at the skull cap up there. This jar right here, and this jar right here with the crow cap. Look at that. The crow venom there, the crow on the top. Those were both Walgreens purchases this year. Spooky crow. Bat's blood. Fill that up with some red Kool-Aid. That'd be very cool. In the back here is that picture. I love this. What they call these, oh, I'm going to get it wrong, aren't I? Lenticular? Lenticular, something like that. Move over to this side, he becomes the vampire. Move over to this side, he's back to being the regular doctor. This guy right here. He didn't make it. All right, here's what that light up globe looks like that was on the scientist desk. Look at that, isn't that cool? Such detail in the carving of the hands there and the skull on the front. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Carving in the mold. Mold was the answer, the word I was looking for there. But this is a very cool battery operated glowing, and got that little bit of smoke filled glow to it in the liquid there. Very cool. Got this about a year or two ago. Still working wonderfully. I am a fan of lanterns, and my niece got this for my mom a couple years ago on her birthday. I think it's 2 years ago now. Look at this. Isn't this cool? Another little light up globe with the skeleton coming out of the graveyard there with the spinning glitter confetti there. Oh, that is just absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Looks like freaking disco. I love it. This one has LED lights that actually change colors. So you have the blues, the greens, the reds. I like that. And then, of course, there was this. Look at this. Isn't this cool? This is not an hourglass. Hourglass would be the technical name for it, but it's only about a couple minutes long, actually. All right, everyone. I'm going to have to call it a night. It is pretty late. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to have to edit this, get it published, and start work tomorrow. It's going to be a long week, but I'm going to try to get out every night, go search for that elusive haunted Halloween decor. Well, thanks for watching. You are so greatly appreciated. Have a great rest of your day and a better tomorrow. Please click that subscribe button, trip over that like button, and remember, never stop tripping.